gonna go on a holodeck adventure.
But before we go, I need to tell you why we need to go. I need some reference photos for an idea that came to me for our adventure game SeaBird. Now, this was no ordinary idea. This came to me in a strange way. I was moseying around, surfing the tidal waves of the World Wide Web, when I came across one of my favorite designers on Instagram, 1924 US. They put out an ad that said $50 for any custom stick and poke tattoo design. This was my in. When I was still pondering the idea of getting a tattoo myself, the fact that I could have one designed by one of my favorite designers had me beyond excited. So I scrounged together 50 replicator points and I spent them with glee. But wait, what design was I gonna choose? My mind flooded with ideas. I couldn't decide, but this was a once in a blue moon opportunity. I couldn't pass this up. I couldn't come up with anything either, so I resigned my faith to the professional designer. I requested something abstract. Anything of their choosing, which if you're a designer, you can know can be really annoying. The only guidance I provided was that I wanted it to be nautical, and I wanted it to have something to do with one of my favorite game series of all time, Uncharted. I suggested that the design have something to do with the game's motto, Sic Parvis Magna, or rather, greatness from small beginnings, you know, kind of like this YouTube channel. I waited and waited, and after a few short whiles, I got the email. There it was. I'll be honest, I was underwhelmed. I didn't know what I was expecting exactly. Might just be that I'm too chicken to get a tattoo, but I can't see myself getting this as an actual tattoo. But this is a lesson that I've learned that I want all of you to learn right now. You can always find you can always repurpose something. And I don't mean to encourage hoarding, but if you try really hard, you can repurpose anything. Like this old sponge that I have. It has a lot of sentimental value. Anyway, I thought long and hard about how I can repurpose this design. Then bingo, I got it. How cool would it be if around the island of our adventure game, there were these doors that led to all kinds of different levels? Kind of like how they had in Spyro. We can have fire worlds, snow worlds, anything we want. This would give our players some objectives to complete, i.e. unlock the doors and complete the level, and that gives us, the game designer, a lot more variety that we can work with. Which brings me to my point of why I need some reference photos. A little bit ago, when I had some downtime, I was watching this documentary, eating some cereal. Apparently, there were these colossal bears that used to roam the Arctic. Just some absolute vicious, titanous, gigantic creatures. I immediately thought, how cool would it be if that was one of the bosses for our snow/icy level? Problem is, I don't know how to make a good snow or ice level. So I thought instead of just Googling an image of some snow, how about we go on an Earth simulation holodeck adventure of the Arctic? This is what Pixar did actually when creating their cinematic masterpiece Up. They brought all their employees to Venezuela and to the real-life Angel Falls. They said that if they hadn't gone, they would never have come up with the scenes where the main characters were lost in some fog among these unique rock structures that looked as if there's people standing there. Now, thank you for bearing with me. I don't know if we'll have the same experience that the Pixar employees did, but I think it'll be worth a shot and be kind of fun to see what we can come up with.
Alright, computer, run Earth simulation with the coordinates I gave you. Alright, here we go.
easy, easy. It begs me while I'm sleeping. A desire, second chance. I have set myself on fire.
Oh, holy shit.
It's easy.
Holy crap.
Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. As I die in the flames, as I set myself on fire. Wakes me from my sleep smoke. Wakes me from my sleep smoke. Yeah. I want true revolution. Wakes me from my sleep smoke. Wakes me from my sleep smoke. Wakes me. It's easy to leave me. We should give ourselves another chance. Let go of our troubles into our caress, our caress.
Alright, I think we got what we needed, but I just wanted to take an extra second to talk to you guys. I know it can get really hard sometimes. It gets to be really hard. It can feel like you only have yourself, you know? Like you're the only person that'll actually be there for you. It feels like that, like you're sinking, but you don't know where. And you're the only comfort that you have. That feeling always makes me struggle. Well, there's this one thing that always kind of helps when I feel like this, but I guess there's one question that I think all of us have in common, and that's, why am I here? Why are any of us here? And I think you know the answer. I think we all do deep down. The answer's there somewhere. It just takes some of us a little longer to figure out than others. And I think I'm still looking. Part of me feels like the answer's somewhere close by, but I think when we're together around each other, that we can help each other find it. When we build things together, when we care for each other, when we're there for one another. If space has taught me anything, it's that I miss Mrs. Mac. And I miss you guys. I miss being around people. We all go through it and feel the same things in one way or another. What I do know is that I don't want us to forget what we can do together. Well, can't forget that we're here thanks to each other. We're here and we can feel, and that's a gift. Being alive right now is a gift. So please don't let your friends forget. Don't let your family forget, and don't let your neighbors forget. Because I think we're all forgetting.
You can take us on. You can take us on. You and us, amen. 'Cause I
got some very beautiful footage. I think we're pretty set up to make a really dope snow level. So stick around, guys. We'll see what we can come up with. Stay strong, Tuckmac Army, and I'll see you guys next time.